Okay, in this video, I'm just going to show how to do the beauty retouch, but I'm also going to show you how to maybe do some initial changes first that he doesn't talk about in the other video. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to this starting image, and I'm actually going to just delete all these layers so I can show you the whole thing from the beginning. All right, so here's my starting image. So at a camera, it's a little bit too dark, so I do need to do some initial edits. So I think Camera Raw is probably the best way to do that. So I'm going to Control J because I want to keep my original image. This is my original unedited image. And this layer, I'm going to do some edits, but I'm first going to turn it to a smart object. If you do not create a smart object, these edits are going to be permanent, although they are in the layer, so you can get rid of them. But I think it's just better if you do a smart object first. And again, that was right click, convert to smart object. Okay, then I'm going to go to Filter, Camera Raw Filter, and it's going to open a nice dialog box where there's lots of different changes I can make. So let's say you need to, this is a little bit too warm, I'm going to cool it down a little bit. I can go this way. It's a little bit too green, I'll go ahead and move this way, so on and so forth. I think the major thing is that this is too dark. I actually darkened it on purpose just so I could show this. There we go. I've done the exposure. Wonderful. So we're going to pretend that this is now an edit that I'm happy with. So I've done my smart filters. Again, if you want to get back in here, because it's a smart object, I can double click, and it should reopen my Camera Raw filter. Oop, sorry, I need to click here on Camera Raw filter. And again, oh, maybe I want even more exposure or less contrast, whatever. Okay, I'm happy. All right, so now that I'm ready to do the dodge and burn, I need to create a composite layer because I don't want to mess with this one. So I'm going to Shift Control Alt E. That's Shift Control Alt E. And then now I'm going to say, this is my like edited original. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the steps that he talks about in the video. So I'm going to get a curves layer. I'm going to first bring it up, and this is going to be my lighten. So I'm going to go ahead and rename this. Lighten. Okay, and then I'm going to make another curve, and right here, I'm going to take the middle point, and I'm going to bring that down, and this is my darken. Okay, and now I'm going to click on the layer mask. Make sure you're not clicked here. You have to be on the layer mask, and then I can go up to Image, Apply Image. If it's grayed out, again, it's probably because you're clicked on the layer, not the layer mask. Okay, I'm going to keep all these settings, merged, RGB, multiply, 100%. These are both unchecked. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to do the same thing for lighten, image, apply image. And again, I'm keeping all the settings the same. And then on this one, I'm going to Control I, invert it. And I'm going to go ahead and take a snapshot so we can see how this image has changed. So that was it for the dodge and burn. All right, so this was my, let's see here. Let me go all the way back, and I'll take another screenshot. All right, so this was my original. Then I applied some smart filters, right? My Camera Raw filter, and then I did the dodge and burn technique. And you can see, wow, the image went from here to here in just a few clicks.